We're back, normal psych balding. I remarked to somebody the other day that it's the biggest phony that ever walked the planet, how genuine the Beatles were, and they didn't preach the itching of ears. Oh, you are so dumb. That's all they did. I want to hold your hand with preaching the itching of ears. Is what he witnessed. You speak about what you witness. Is that the same as preaching the itching ears? Hardly. What does any artist do? I suppose they're preaching the itching ears too. Just stupid. Humans that want to be involved in market, and if this man plays music, and if you heard it, it's garbage. And nobody's interested in it. And he thinks he knows what they're interested in and plays that. And it's wrong to do that as far as an entertainer. Entertainment is a byproduct. You have to, whatever you are and see, do when it's entertaining. Some people have told me that I'm entertaining and encourage me. Now, I don't do that to entertain them, even though now I've gotten to enjoy it. Well, I know to do that. I can't come here to entertain you. Can't. When you're entertained by me, fine. When you're not, pass me by. Simple as that. Is everyone entertained by someone? Everyone at the same time entertained by one human being? Well, you can reach all those maturities, I suppose, by the way you are. I suppose you could. Only it's just how your maturity echoes into other maturities, basically. And that curiosity and that trigger of where they're at in their maturity realm. That's all it is. And it's, you don't control that. You don't hire people. How do they get these large crowds to gather? Well, a lot of it is the influence of the system. It is. They're not involved in those people's music really at all, and what they're involved in, and they're not. Only the rah, 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 the system brings them. Some of them. There's a lot of reasons for people to gather in a large crowd to watch somebody. A lot of reasons, more than anyone could fathom. Are you aware of that? That huge crowd of people represents a lot of reasons to be there, more than you have any idea. You know, a lot of many people in that crowd are faking it and are not happy there one bit. And you'll never know that by how they behave. Ever. Some people are so elated, there's just a whole fragment of what's going on in there, motivation and thought and feeling. I wouldn't have, when I look at some of those large, what did I watch them gather? Oh, for AC/DC. It's astounding. That is literally astounding. That band can gather that many people and cause that kind of response. Astounding. I find it mind-boggling. I know it has something to do with dead Bon Scott. I know it does. Yeah, it does. I say, Bon, look what you did. And he did. A man's decease has a lot to do with what's going on with AC/DC and always will. It's priceless. I find that man's heart, it's embraced me so many times, that man's heart. He had a huge-hearted man. The remarks that came from a huge-hearted human being. Huge-hearted human being. It's, there's so many huge-hearted human beings here. The children are huge-hearted. Do you know how many children come here with a heart bigger than the planet? And they end up with it smashed to pieces. It is astounding to watch. It tears my guts to shreds. I don't find anybody coming here with a small heart and ending up with a bigger one than they were born with. At all. Why? I find quite the opposite happening. How is that possible in an amplifier tube? How? Is what mind-boggling. It sure is. You find it mind-boggling? I do.